sitting here waiting for the Nintendo Direct. I see a whole lot of people talking about who it could be, what the next Smash character could be, some of the new games. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I'm real excited for Breath of the Wild 2. Um, Honestly, any news about Zelda? I really like the first one. I don't know. Zelda to me has been declining, but Breath of the Wild solid. Um, let's see. Excited for the next Smash character. I think it's going to be Ryu Hayabusa. I think that's going to be of no surprise. Go wait and find out, I guess. Um, from there, I really don't. I don't really know who else it could be outside of Ryu Hayabusa. I mean, people have been saying Crash. I don't think it's going to be Crash. I really don't think it's going to be Crash Bandicoot. I really don't. 50 minutes. Focus on available games like Smash Brothers Ultimate. Yep. Okay. Um, I th- I'm not certain. We might get Odyssey 2. Maybe not in specifically Odyssey 2, but we could also get some pretty sick Switch exclusives. Maybe even like a sleeper pick, like an exclusive Sonic game. That'd be really cool, especially with the announcement of the Sonic 2 movie that's coming out. Who knows? Who knows? I'm hopeful for like a classic Sonic game, like Mania 2. Who knows? It probably won't be Switch exclusive. It might have like a Switch, exclusivity period. I don't know. I'm just a huge Sonic fan. I'm just a real huge Sonic fan. Outside of Breath of the Wild, Sonic. 'Cause I mean, like we did see Crash Bandicoot in that last commercial that they had, which was super odd. It showed off, Mario, Link, I think Kirby, and then Crash of all characters, right? Like super odd. So that's what's making me think that there might be a Sonic game revealed here. Sega sometimes just pulls off just random shadow drops like this, at least in my experience. Or one follower, one viewer. Um, but yeah, no, this is just to hang out. Let's sit here, watch the rec. It's gonna start in about 20 minutes. Yep, it's gonna start in about 20ish minutes. I'm excited for it. Um, Speculate on games. You know, speculate on characters. Um, I firmly believe Koei Tecmo is going to come in, Ryu Hayabusa, and I don't know how they're going to handle a lot of the Dead or Alive stuff because Dead or Alive is all about the physics engine. Let's put it like that. It's all about the physics engine. So with Ryu Hayabusa in, a lot of his content could be just Koei Tecmo, kind of like how they do with Terry and SNK, and they bring in just a whole bunch of Koei Tecmo stuff, right? Except if my Shiranui isn't allowed in Smash, I don't know how the entire franchise of Dead or Alive is going to be allowed to come in here. Which, shame, but are we really missing out on much? uh, rip, rip Dead or Alive in Smash. But again, or I asked again, are we really missing out on much? I mean, rip Mai. Mai should have been in, especially with Bayonetta. But you know, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I guess if it really is Crash Bandicoot, I don't know. Neutral B could be like his spin. He has a double jump built in. He could jetpack up, kind of like Diddy Kong, with his, you know, he's notable for using jetpacks and stuff. Side Smash or whatever could be like the bazooka from Crash 3. Crash 3 had the bazooka. I know Crash 3 had like a Mega Man esque kind of like power system where each boss defeated, you would get like a special, you know, upgrade to Crash. You know, the Super Tornado or whatever could also be his up B. Um, Down tilt's definitely going to be the slide, like most of the characters, because every single DLC character has like a slide, except for Hero, who has a half slide. um, it's got like a Dragon Ball Z kick to it. Let's see. I don't know. Like, you could throw Wumpa Fruit, maybe. I don't know. I feel like a sortie with a little bit of magic, just a little bit of magic. You know, like a fireball, maybe even like a Byleth situation with the bow. Ryu's known to be to use multiple weapons, so it could just be like a Byleth clone, but since you know all the characters are original, so you know it's still going to be sword, bow. I wouldn't say axe. Does Ryu use lances? I've only played the classics, so like you know the old Castlevania style, terrible NES games. Um, it could very well be. I really hope that's what his run animation's like. You know, his old like NES, you know, stupid Naruto esque run. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Kind of like how they did with the Belmont strut, the stupid tank walk. It'd be great. It'd be great. It's fantastic. Let's see. From Ryu Hayabusa to Crash. I've seen a lot of people say that it's Eggman from Sonic. And I'm just like, look, this game is all about villains, and I get that it's all about villains. I completely understand this game is all about villains. Problem. Eggman, yes, he's athletic. He's athletic as all hell. With his foyer in Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games, yeah, dude can triple jump. Dude can fight. He's got good judo. He's got good fencing skills. Excuse me. He's got really good swimming. Whatever. No. His power set comes from robotics and being inside of different machines. Every single time you see Eggman, it's in a mech of some kind. Whether it 9 times out of 10, it's usually the stupid like Eggmobile, the egg carrier thing that he just rides around and flies. He uses that to power a lot of his machines, most notably in Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Sonic Adventure being another good one, good example of that. And one could argue even Sonic Adventure 2 with the Egg Mech, the walking mech that he runs in. His Eggmobile is that with legs. For whatever reason, he decided to throw on a pair of legs on that because apparently flying isn't great. Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. I digress. It can't be Eggman because he uses so many different machines, so many different vehicles. Like, I guess you could argue you could use his Sonic Adventure 2 mech. Excuse me. It's my off schedule. I'm supposed to be asleep right now. Um, Now I know what it's like for all the YouTubers waking up at 7 in the morning for. uh, but yeah, going back to Eggman, it's he uses so many different mechs. So if he's using the Sonic Adventure 2 mech for, jumping around the platforms and attacking people, he's got a gun and a bazooka. A gun and a bazooka. You could use his legs. He's got the hover. He's got the armor upgrade. I guess he has his two-player attacks, but like you could charge up the back missiles rain down from above. You could shoot like the multi barrage missile from his Buster, I guess. He could theoretically upgrade it to like the AoE laser that he gets, that he and Tails gets towards the end. And most of it would just have to be kicks. He theoretically, his Final Smash, if exclusively Adventure 2, would be the Mega Laser, right? The giant, like, AoE beam of death. Fuck that boss. But if it's not exclusive, it would have to be the Death Egg Robo, and honestly, it might just be a repeat of like Bowser's Final Smash, where the Death Egg Robo appears out of the background, punches someone, but every character has to be original. I can't see Eggman, and I can't faithfully put Eggman as the next character. I can't back that up. I just can't. It has to be, unfortunately, it has to be like Crash Bandicoot. It has to be Ryu Hayabusa. I keep saying Hayabusa because Ryu from Streets is already a character, so I guess I should just call him Hayabusa. I wish it was a Capcom character. Not necessarily Monster Hunter. I'm not a huge fan of the Monster Hunter series. Like, cool big swords, haha, but like unwieldy big swords. And I'm talking like unwieldy for like Cloud big swords. It's nuts with how Cloud has that giant Buster Sword, Sephiroth with the giant katana, the Nodachi, sorry, the Masamune. Like, it's just not possible. It's just not possible. To truly bring Monster Hunter in, you would have to have like the giant towering great sword, that goes. It would have to be a claymore the size of a Nodachi, being wielded like Cloud, You'd have to be just as fast as Cloud, just as fast as Marth and Roy, but with the sword of Sephiroth. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You can't. You can't use Monster Hunter in that manner. You could argue, bows, bombs, or whatever, like different other weapons that they have. Like I said, I haven't played much, if any at all. I don't really remember my days of playing Monster Hunter on the Wii. My friend's house, but like, I'm not here for Monster Hunter. I'm not here. They were a gimmicky character in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, my opinion, with that failed DLC. Whatever. My hope is Phoenix Wright. That'd be sick. Objections, the whole like turnabout nonsense, collecting evidence throughout the stage, that would be amazing, because every single character's got to have a meter, every single character's got to have some sort of resource bar, collecting evidence. I mean, it'd be cool if it's Chun-Li, it'd be cool if it's Chun Li. You know, they finally like finalized that. I could see it. You know, the charge motions and whatnot. Pretty simple to do with just the A button. Light, medium, heavy, kind of like Ryu. Ryu and Ken. Her meter could be just the super meter from Street Fighter 4, the EX meter that they implemented in Tekken 7 for Kuma. Easy, done. I feel like that'd be too straightforward though, like just too straightforward, and I don't think that like is good for. It's like not. I don't think that's going to be good for the community. Not necessarily that it's not Chun Li. Like I would love to have Chun Li in Smash, but for Ultimate, we already have two Street Fighter reps. Yeah, they're both Shotos, and I would love to have a different representation instead of Ken. Even though I love Ken, I main Ken in Street Fighter. We already have the poster boy, Ryu. I guess yeah, having his Echo is really cool, but having a secondary like Guile or Chun Li, sick. But it's already a franchise that we've already seen, and that's the problem with like with Byleth. You know, like Byleth wasn't interesting because we already have Fire Emblem in the game, tons of it. I don't mind another Fire Emblem rep, especially since she's actually, you know, representative of her series. So she's actually representative of her series to a point. You know, I think Robin still holds number one in Fire Emblem representation with using the books and the Levin sword and them breaking. I would love if like the sword broke, but like it'd be too micromanagey at that point. You know, I understand why they went the direction that they went in for it. I definitely understand the direction that they went in for that. On the Terry Discord, people, there's a guy asking for Terry players. He's like, bro, 10 minutes until the direct. It's funny. So, I'm hoping to see a new IP. I don't care if it's from a previous company like Capcom. Like I would love to see Phoenix Wright collecting evidence. Like I said, his level 3 in Marvel's Capcom is hilarious. It's hysterical. That could be his final smash. You know, he summons up a desk with some papers on him, or like he throws a suitcase at someone, and you know, shit just goes wild from there. He interrogates them because most of these cinematic final smashes are only hitting one person. I know Sephiroth's can hit multiple people, but like Min Min's, Steve's, Terry, and Byleth. No, not Byleth. Byleth can hit multiple people. Yeah, but like he's for hitting someone with the triple geyser. You know, triple geyser. And then it covers most of the damn stage, you know, from Edge and Battlefield. It'll hit almost halfway, especially it being slightly bigger, from what I've noticed, than the actual Power Gazer that he uses. It's nuts. Only affects one person. Only affects one person. And the triple geyser damage is severely diminished from the actual Power Gazer attack. It's not worth going for multiple people with it because it's just slight knockback, very slight knockback, very little damage with meter. I've honestly never seen it with Smash Ball, but I can't imagine it being that much more powerful. So like Phoenix Wright summoning someone to court, sending them off would be sick. It would be an entire cinematic court case, the judge, you know, saying, you know, guilty, and that's what delivers the final blow. You know, it'd be sick. It would be sick. I don't know, like he could throw papers at people just like in Marvel's Capcom. He could sneeze on someone. I guess that's his launcher in Marvel's Capcom 3. Just straight up sneezes on people is great. Um, he could throw random objects. Like if he gets bad pieces of evidence, he could even have that kind of mechanic of having a bad piece of evidence. Pick that up and use that as a weapon. He picks up the Steel Samurai sword. It uses kind of like a battering weapon, kind of like an item. So he picks up a sword as an item, kind of like the killer edge, the killing edge from Fire Emblem as an item, or like the Death Scythe, the fan. It's an item he picks up, kind of like the turnips. Picks up a sword. He's able to use that. He's able to throw it and whatnot. But kind of like Hero, more like Steve. More like Steve. That's a better option. That's a better way of saying it. The items come in a set order versus like the turnips because he's collecting evidence. Or should it? No. Then it would be too easy to just grab all the correct piece of evidence or the sword that you want. It might have to be like the turnips from Peach, where it's kind of random, kind of only slightly random. Like you need three pieces of evidence, three unique pieces of evidence, but you could grab documents, a broken a knife, or some documents, a knife, and some photographic evidence. Those are three unique pieces of evidence. Maybe there was like a fourth one, like a broken lamp or something like that. But you can pick up multiples of the same. So like, and he would have like a pocket situation, kind of like Villager. I mean, I'm. This is all coming from inside this guy. I'm pulling things out of thin air. It would that would definitely be his down B. Definitely be his down B. His neutral B could be cycling through the different pieces of evidence that he has to use as items. So like if you pick up two pieces of documents, you could throw the pieces of paper like a smash, with like a smash input, almost like a boomerang, except like a single top, kind of like the Metal Blade. Another character I'd be excited for is the upgrade of Assist Trophy Zero, the full character. Love me some Zero. Like I love me some Zero. Um, that'd be sick. Recovery Ruenjin, down air is the Hideo Setsan. You could have the Raijin Geki, mostly from X4, but he could have X5 attacks, X6 attacks, the Kuenbu for his double jump makes sense. The Kuenzon for his neutral air, where he flips around the somersaults with the saber. Or even better, you could have like a command input, what SNK calls command normals, where it's a direction and a button versus like a motion input. I believe. Yeah. So his neutral air is his just standard sweep attack, but if you do like up A, he does the somersaults. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I'm here for Zero. I'm always here for Zero. Always. It's great. It's great. I'm gonna chill myself out on some of these discords that I'm in. But yeah. I'm excited. It's almost you, dude. One more minute. Oh, I guess I gotta... Okay. Yep. That's great. Where's the stream? Oh, I'm not live. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not extra gameplay footage. Okay. Xenoblade. Xenoblade. Okay. Okay.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Reminds me of Ruby. Is it worth playing? Is the franchise worth playing? I really want to get into it, but I've never played the first one. I kind of want to get the
Find her anywhere.
definitive edition on Switch.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone?
Interesting choice
I'll
for the
find
first
you,
game.
whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
what the fuck? It's Pyra? What?
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Okay, okay.
Behold the power of the Aegis!
It's Pyra, but alright.
Why don't you smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominent Triple!
Eh,
Blazing End!
Genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
oh,
There are no pushovers!
kind of lame, but okay. Oh,
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
a second character? What? Echo? Echo Fighter? Or full on? I don't know, Xenoblade.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on leaving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now.
Oh, she floats like the Final Fantasy characters. I love it.
Lightning, Buster! Photonic!
Whoa.
Ray of Punishment!
Nope, definitely not an Echo.
Foresight!
Is this
What? You can even use
4
that.
and, is this 4 and 5 character?
Fire, right here!
You
Oh,
can swap between each other freely.
they switch.
Serious fire, blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand our way!
Wild.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this whole body.
What a stage.
For a while. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some pork.
Well, bam. Most likely. Or it's probably a band stage.
Sacred arrow! Burning sword!
Oh, I have 2 different Final Smashes.
Sure did. Witness
Sick.
our power. Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Oh, are we gonna get the Tonra? Are we gonna get the Tonra battle theme? Cause that'd be sick. That would be sick. That's a good boss. It's a good fight theme.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Well, hello there.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Excited, but not? I don't know.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
I was jumping out, like, freaking out when it came to Sephiroth, but, like,
We
Mithra and
appreciate your
Pyrrha,
continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit
birthday?
longer.
Hello?
Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Well, it's first party, so rip Hayabusa, I guess. But Fall Guys is dead. It's dead. It's literally dead. I didn't. Okay.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Summer 2021? You're
You
kidding
have
me.
22 minutes
That's so-
before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Majora's Mask mechanic.
By
Okay.
repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Interesting.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in two classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind, two deep cuts from Nintendo history, are coming to North America for the first time.
Wild.
Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner.
Interesting.
You'll be on
Is
the edge
this
of your seat
like
as you dive into these
the
deep narratives set
original
in
horror
Japan.
games.
In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
2 games. Oh, is there a new one? Interesting.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Is it the same protagonist for all 3? Or all 2?
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I feel like they did a good job
A new age of battles begins.
selling it. Like, it could have gone just a little bit better. New Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, that's like Koei Tecmo stuff, right? Love the designs.
この石頭
Cool. I wish Sekiro has like the best designs, hands down. Samurai Warriors 5. Okay. Neat.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
It's Dinosaur Warriors.
Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles
1 versus
in
1,000.
Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Okay. Okay.
Vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Whoa, that's wild. That's actually wild.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
Okay.
It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance
Was
the
this
story.
on the Super Nintendo? Is this
Join
like
forces with characters, each on their own personal quests.
a
Square off
1-to-1
against fearsome
from
monsters.
the Super Nintendo games?
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added,
Cool,
including
cool.
the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Yeah.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Reminds me of the old Dreamcast stuff for the Chow. Okay. Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter. Spin-off though, right? Dude, fuck that. Arachnophobia. Big no. That's what I was saying with the big swords. Like, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. What is this? What's that stupid Sonic game? The bad one, the Wii U. The Whippy Whips.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura Village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet!
Are you sure about that?
No!
Pretty sure that
We can't lose
winter,
this gauge! Pull yourselves together!
that winter expansion on its own world was pretty nuts.
Go
I heard.
rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Oh, can you capture monsters? That's kind of cool.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last? Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
My actual
We're
reaction to
here
this
to
game.
offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
A lot of stuff coming out for around my birthday. Okay. Okay, but that's sick though. Okay, but that's sick. Also sick. Okay.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next,
Ugh.
please take a look at this.
Fairway
Oh!
is open once again.
Let's go, Mario Golf.
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Let's go. The
Start
Mario
with
Tennis
wind
game
and
was a
terrain.
lot of fun.
Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Is it an actual golf game?
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Let's go.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot
Sila,
will
what you
curve
need
due
to-
to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots.
What's up?
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
Gross motion
Gently
controls.
swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including
What is
this
this
one,
Mario Party?
Speed Golf.
What is
Here,
this Mario
it's
Party
always your turn.
nonsense?
Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and
there it
special
is.
shots
There it
to
is,
beat the
the
competition.
Mario Kart nonsense.
Did we mention story mode? As a
Oh,
Mii
shit, there's a
character,
story mode, too.
you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play.
Oh, neat. That's
Put your
cool.
golfing skills to the test when Mario
kinda
Golf
nice.
Super Rush swings onto
That you're allowed to
Nintendo
use your
Switch
Mii
June
for,
25th.
Mario Golf.
Pre-orders begin
That's
on
cool.
Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes,
There we go.
as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
I don't know.
Please look forward to this
I-
game on Nintendo Switch.
The tennis game was a lot
Let's
of
move
fun.
on to more
For its
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Quirkiness and wackiness, but like golf. Golf is
Check
supposed
out
to be
these
golf.
games coming to
I don't know.
Nintendo Switch.
That's just me. That's just me.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor.
Neat.
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch,
Neat.
March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to
Strider.
Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive
Hello,
that sweet arcade
arcade?
goodness. Get
Yes,
1943 The
please.
Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Later today, let's go!
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This
Interesting.
city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo
kind of,
Switch March
the-
16th. Pre-orders begin
March
today
16th.
on Nintendo eShop.
It's kind of like the zombie thing, except turned on its head. I kind of like that.
It's Travis Touchdown
Not that I
versus
won't-
Assassins.
not that I'll ever-
Wait, aliens?
Play that, but you know, whatever.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown,
Grass.
you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, You'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face
Where are
off
these
against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to
Okay,
kick
so
some,
it's got that arcade feel
whatever
to it.
aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Neat. Happy for you, man. Good job.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
The stage looks like, what's that one zone in Sonic 3? The palace? Not Hidden Palace, the one right after it. Then Chase the Death Egg. That was in,
Kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't
Generations.
rely on yourself.
the Call of Duty kid.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Wow. Nintendo really relaxing on the whole, like, religious iconography. That's wild to me.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl.
All right, Tara,
She's
strong.
super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
Seems like a
Along
real...
with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee,
real
and Zatanna,
cash
we
grab
fight evil
of the
supervillains
game.
to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to
Jesus.
hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have
Wow.
seen it coming, but when justice calls,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can count on
Yeah,
us to
no.
answer no matter
What
what.
a cash grab of a game.
We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
Seems
DC
awful.
Superhero Girls Team Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
Those animations.
Ready the juice cannons and
Ugh.
prepare for battle.
It ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. It's Plants vs. Zombies, but in 3D. Looks like the art style. Battle for Naples. Interesting. Okay. Neat. Like a battle arena style, Overwatch-esque. Looks like it's gonna be yeah, it looks like it's gonna be an Overwatch clone with the one-player mode. The Overwatch formula is quickly dying. I mean, Valorant's doing okay. So is Overwatch, but like, I don't know, people who play TF2 are, you know, hardcore TF2 enthusiasts.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
But
Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
oh, neat.
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
Miitopia
Glam up your
was
Miis and get them ready for adventure.
a neat gimmick on the DS.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Oh, that's cool.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
What is this, Fire Emblem?
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa!
What is this,
You can have
Dungeons
a
and
horse as an
Dragons?
ally? That sounds pretty darn good! Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
No.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island. Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the
okay.
Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Oh,
So place them however and wherever you'd like.
that's cool. There's a little, you can jump over.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Ooh, that's helpful. That's actually really
Then use them to
helpful.
travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
That's
A
funny.
free update for the game launches February 25th.
Okay, that's
After
that's not
downloading it,
too far.
Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
That's awesome.
Keep an eye on
okay.
the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
I love it.
We hope you continue enjoying life
I'll have to
on
tell
your
my
island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
I mean, I enjoyed it on the
Next,
Wii U.
we have another
I don't
game
think
to
I'm
show
gonna
you.
get it. More stuff. No, not Persona. Octopath? Or Bravely Default? It's got the Octopath art style.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Oh,
S. Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other
It's got a Final
must
Fantasy
decide how we
Tactics
proceed.
look to it. It's definitely
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields,
Maybe
today you
Octopath
burn.
Tactics.
I
It's like-
promise to do all in my power
Tactical
to see us
RPG.
through this safely, every last one of us.
Because there's no way that I was going to play the mobile triangle strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict
Salt and
known
iron.
as the Salt Iron War. Though
Love
the
it.
hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a
That's
tangled,
definitely
fiery web of
Octopath.
plots and
Might be set in the
conspiracies, a
same world,
brave
too.
group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range
I'm
is
down to play
determined
this.
by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand.
I'm
An
here for
enemy
this.
outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
For this, I'm definitely going to be playing on stream.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link
Especially if there's
attacks
an
together
Octopath.
by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain.
Oh, that's
Then
cool.
electrify the area with lightning magic.
Oh,
It
that's
is
awesome.
of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
Every single game has menus.
Utility,
Ugh.
morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Multiple players. God damn it.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause.
Ooh, that's kind
The
of cool.
story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other
that Alucard?
players.
You will see what true might is.
I don't know.
Project Triangle
Titan.
Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop.
I really,
and in the future,
really hope-
we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback.
Really
We
hope that
look
there's
forward
a
to hearing your
Octopath
responses on the
crossover.
demo.
Maybe the classes are the same.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG
Bunch
from
of
Square
remakes.
Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Star Wars? Yay! Yay, Star Wars! We love Star Wars! Right?
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Yay!
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Fortnite!
Corgan love battle.
Yay.
Corgan used many weapons.
We love
Triple-bladed
Fortnite.
war axe,
Yay.
spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Corgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some! Got you.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, Princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Yay, arena shooter. We love arena shooter.
Be the bomb. Be ball. Catch me!
Roger that.
The
Hands up, Your
dodgeball
Highness.
mechanic.
Blasted! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me. What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
Sounds like a game that'll be played like for a week.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on
Anime
tight,
game, let's go.
because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Designed by Danganronpa?
Sorry to scare you all.
I don't know, it looks like Pokemon.
The game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th. Wield the powers of Olympus
Oh,
with the
hey.
physical release of Hades.
Let's go.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is
Cool.
getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld.
Well,
the
looks
first
like
is a
I'm gonna
PC
get
download
Hades.
code for the Hades original soundtrack.
Sick.
It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion.
Let's go.
The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters,
yeah.
all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Hayabusa!
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Let's go.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a
All right,
playstyle
well, I
with
wasn't
different set of
entirely
lethal
wrong.
skills, along
Koei
with
Tecmo
ruthless
did bring
ninjutsu
up
to swiftly take down enemies.
Some Hayabusa. Right, Shen?
Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos.
Is Shen based off of Hayabusa?
And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous
Either
downloadable
way,
content,
I knew he
including
was,
costumes and game modes, are
showing up.
included.
I knew this for sure. I'm glad.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Actually sick. Excited for Hayabusa.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Yay, we love Breath of the Wild. We love more nonsense. Yay. Woo! Expansion pass! Yay! Yay! Love it.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Actually, I'm excited.
4
to play
Heroes
this.
of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans
been a
and
fan
newcomers to the series can enjoy this
of,
brand new story on
class
February
changing.
26th. A new trailer
Yeah,
for
it's
Bravely
Miyak's
Default
bad.
2 will be revealed
That's
following
what it
this
is. It's
presentation.
Miyak's bad.
The game can be
Entirely.
pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm.
Arthur's still getting
Local co-op play is also
the Ghosts
available
and
for the
Goblins
first
IP's
time.
still
Help
alive.
Arthur in his quest
Okay.
with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
What a dumb franchise.
8 protagonists. 8 captivating journeys.
Saga.
Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world
is
with
Final
any of the
Fantasy VII
protagonists,
nonsense.
each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
Neat.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All
Another
players on Nintendo
shooter,
Switch can get an
arena
all-new
shooter,
legendary
let's go.
Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
At least it was cross-platform, so that's cool. That's real nice.
How's
of
it
them.
going so far? There's
Meh.
still a little bit more to show
Lukewarm.
you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us.
Nothing's
Next,
wowed me so
please
far.
take a
except
look
for that,
at this.
Right? So far, only one game has, like...
Hello there. I'm Eiji
Enticed me.
Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm
Oh.
sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Actually
we apologize.
useless. Literally useless.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Just like you did with Breath of the Wild
While
1.
you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Think fast? Please? Oh. The worst of them all. So far, I've only been enticed by one game on this entire direct, and that was the Project Triangle, the Octopath Final Fantasy Tactics game. That was cool. This. Actually terrible. Actually terrible. Oof. Imagine liking Skyward Sword.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Twilight Princess.
This
Secret
game
Sword.
originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's called Breath of the Wild, didn't you know?
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can
I've
perform
not played
other
WoW
actions like
controls.
using both controllers to
way.
wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a
terrible.
sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left,
Right.
or diagonally,
Ugh.
just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
I don't think that's going to help out though.
Here's something else we've been working on.
Because like, if you're fighting a boss or whatever.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword,
might have
as
to
the
get that,
game
though.
depicting the
I might have to
earliest
get that,
story
though.
in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the
Yeah.
Master Sword itself.
I might have to get those. I
We
also
hope
kind
that
of want to get
people
the
who
Monster
played
Hunter
the
ones.
original
The
game
Monster
on
Hunter
Wii, and those playing it
controls-
for the first time will
pretty
enjoy
sick.
discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's
Oof.
release date at your local retailers.
Okay, great. I can
Many
just
of you may
purchase
already
them
know this,
separately.
but The Legend of Zelda
Yeah,
Skyward
there's a
Sword
Monster
was
Hunter
the last
Joy-Cons,
original
and there's
console
dock,
game
too.
prior
It
to The
looks
Legend of
sick
Zelda
as
Breath of
fuck.
the Wild game,
And
and it was still
Monster
following
Hunter
the
Pro
established
controller.
conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
It was real cool. It looked real sick. It had like a dragon on it and whatnot. Like the Monster Hunter Draconic like look to it.
Please look
It
forward
looked
to The
sick.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
No. It's brand new. It's brand new. It's like a new dragon.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Oh, not actual gameplay footage. What could it be? Splatoon 3. Yay! Yay! We love Splatoon. We love shooters. Interesting. You can be either gender. That's kind of neat. There's no gender. That's cool. I like that. Okay. No, apparently not. No Pikmin 4. Oh, it's not a shooter. It's like a open world game? Open world? Hello? Also, what's a squid doing out in the middle of the desert? Like, bro. What a trailer. What a trailer. No gameplay, just kind of like, travel time. Splatoon 3, great. Fantastic. Call of Duty Syndrome. Let's go. 2022.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
Great.
This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
No secret announcements.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development.
Yup.
And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Great.
Thank you for watching.
Yay! No hidden updates, no secret characters. Mythra and Pyra were neat additions to Smash. That was kind of cool. Yeah. What a snooze fest though. Okay. What a snooze fest. That was so lame. Mythra and Pyra were probably the more interesting things to happen. And the Octopath Traveler tactical RPG was really cool. Where's there it is. From Xenoblade 2. Rathalos is in Smash.
Sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis. Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack.
Well, waifus in Smash. Let's go. Oh, you don't know the half of it. Literally, you don't know the half of it.
That's genius. You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
There are no pushovers.
You really all right. Hold, just watch for 1 second. Just watch for 1 second.
Talk about a tight spot. Mythra, let me handle this.
More titties.
Mythra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on moving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through!
And yet, my sure knew he couldn't be in Smash.
Capture! Photon Edge! Ray of Punishment! Chromazine! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Hey, right here!
That's what I mean by the half
You can
of it.
swap between each other freely.
With serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing
No, I
can
think it's a
stand
counter,
our way.
like Shulk's counter.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
I'm pretty sure because the two of them have the same
I
ability.
missed this whole buddy. But goodbye was a while. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's a
Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Chewing Love. Appreciate it.
You're all mine. I'll lay you
Probably, this is probably the only interesting thing in the entire direct. Like, literally the only thing.
Sure did.
Nothing in here is interesting at all, in my opinion.
Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again.
I'm only watching,
Now that
rewatching
you're in
the
Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words.
the character reveal.
You forget. We're fighters too!
There was not really a whole lot interesting to watch in this entire direct. The highlights, I guess. Where's the It was the
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Monster Hunter.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Joy-Cons and whatnot. Was really cool.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of
A
Nintendo
bunch
Direct
of
mini
single games that
presentations.
were like interesting. I guess Hades
However,
getting a physical release
we haven't
was
been
pretty
able to
cool.
present a Nintendo Direct
Like,
in this
was
style for
pretty
some
sick.
time.
Oh, here we go. Here's the yeah, there we go. the Monster Hunter Joy-Cons dock and Pro Controller. That's sick.
That was the.
That was sick. The oh geez, the Zelda Joy-Con was sick, and the Octopath Traveler tactical RPG. That was it. Those are the only things that were interesting. I guess.
Promise to do all in my power to see us through this safe.
Like, look at the art style. It's
Caught
beautiful.
in a tangled,
just like
fiery
Octopath.
web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers
everything
that
else,
would
though.
orchestrate
Everything
their
else, though.
downfall.
Huge snooze fest. We got more games that are already out.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations.
We got a lot of games already out, like Apex Legends coming to Switch, Hades coming to Switch, Ryu Hayabusa's nonsense, the first 3 games, like the modernized games, are coming to Switch. Like, a lot of these games are already out, or we've already played before, you know? Like, great, thanks. I guess Splatoon 3 is coming out, but I'm not a shooter fan, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. This seemed pretty lackluster, in my opinion. I'm not the only one that shares that opinion. A lot of people on the official Nintendo chat were like, this is really boring. This game is really cool, though. It looks real cool, and I'm excited to play the demo. But I can't, in good faith... be like, this Direct was great. It was about 50 minutes of almost nothing.
Making important decisions in a variety of situations.
Yeah. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem with the Octopath art style. It looks great, and I love it. I'm here for it.
Your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your
I think it even has the same like stats and the whatnot. But like, again, you know, it's not coming out until 2022, so like, who cares? You know, we're in early February. A lot of these games are coming out in 2022.
Significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to.
Why show it now when you can show it, you know, maybe at E3 or maybe even closer to like closer to time, like in autumn, you know, November, October, have a direct. Hey, we've got some games coming out next March.
Project Triangle Strategy.
Project Triangle Strategy.
New tactical RPG
Solid.
Square Enix will launch in 2022.
But like,
Please be on the
everything
lookout
else,
for more information in the future.
you know.
After this presentation, a demo
I guess the arcade stuff from Capcom was kind of cool, but like, arcade ports of any game are terrible because arcade games are terrible. They're impossibly hard. They're very unfun because of it.
To future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. We do need Pikmin 4.
Do you have what it takes?
We do need Pikmin 4, but the dodgeball game, the Star Wars game, this is another arena shooter. I don't know. We're only getting arena shooters or games that we already have.
Physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with.
This is what I was talking about. Like Hades on the physical copy is sick as fuck.
First is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed
Soundtrack,
with 2.5 hours
you
of
get
blood-pumping
a whole
music
like this
composed
huge
by
art
Darren
book
Korb.
deal nonsense. Like I'm definitely gonna get it and I'm definitely gonna play on stream
Second
because
is a 32-page full-color
I've been
character
interested.
compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director Gen Z. And And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action.
Because it's a roguelike, you know, you hop in, and each time you play is going to be ever so slightly different.
On March 19th.
And I'm going to get it for my birthday.
It's 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful
Here's what I'm talking about. So, this was for like early early PS3 or late PS2.
And Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Great.
You are the legendary ninja.
I love Ryu Hayabusa. I feel like he should have been in Smash, but you know, whatever. He's probably not at this point.
An arsenal of killer weapons, each offering
Supergiant.
a different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless.
I've never played Supergiant, but and it's a roguelike. I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes. Is the problem either? Like, I'm really not.
Unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill.
Oh, okay. The company that makes Hades. Okay.
All previous downloadable content, including
I'm excited to play it. Transistor's one of the best games I've ever played. Yeah, roguelikes can be a lot of fun. They're just also not.
Summer 2021.
20XX. I tried playing 20XX. It's a Mega Man roguelike.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Like, even with Hyrule Warriors, Hyrule Warriors is an okay game because it's a Warriors game. You know, Dynasty Warriors, it's fun for like 10 minutes. You mow down some moblins or whatever. You mow down some like random Asian troops is the best way that I can think of. It's fun, and then it's like, okay, it's just more of the same. You're running around a random map, one of like 8 maps, doing the exact same thing. It's not fun. It's just not fun. And having DLC for it, I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2.
Coming to Nintendo Switch.
I'm not excited for Skyward Sword. I'm not excited for anything that was on this list. I'm just not. Project Triangle. That's it. I'm not even excited for Mythra and Pyrrha because, like, you know, when Sephiroth came out, I'm jumping out of my seat, I'm flipping out, you know, screaming my ass off for Sephiroth. Breath of the Wild 2 is just Genshin Impact. Get out of here. Basically, Mythra and Pyrrha's like, okay. Neat, you know. I don't care. It's another sword character. I like swordies. I really do. But like, it feels like it's just boobs the character. You know, that's what it feels like. And it kind of annoys me that Mai isn't allowed in the game because they're allowing a lot of these boobs the character in, and they didn't allow the quintessential one. You know, it's dumb. It's real dumb. It's real dumb. But alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. I don't have anything else to add other than this was super boring. Great. Glad I woke up early for this.